Remember everything forever. 17 science-backed memory secrets. Memory is a skill. Memory is not magic. Memory can grow. Memory can change. Memory can become stronger at any age. Maybe right now you forget names. Maybe you forget words. Maybe you forget what you read. Maybe you think, my memory is terrible. But that is not true. Your brain can learn. Your memory can improve. You can become someone who remembers everything with confidence. You are not slow. You are not weak. You are simply untrained. Just like muscles, memory needs exercises. Just like sports, memory needs practice. Just like language, memory needs repetition. In this training, you will learn real techniques used by memory champions, neuroscientists, and professional learners. These techniques are not complicated. They are simple. They are practical. They work for anyone, including beginners. Before we begin, take one deep breath. Feel calm. Relax your shoulders. Tell yourself, I can improve. I can learn. My memory is powerful. My brain can change. This mindset matters. Belief changes results. Confidence creates progress. Now, let's begin. Memory secret number 1. Your brain learns better with focus. Focus is oxygen for memory. When you learn with focus, your brain creates stronger memory pathways. When you learn distracted, the brain becomes confused. It does not know what is important, so it forgets. Today, attention is the new superpower. Many people study with notifications, noise, messages, and multitasking. Their brain is constantly switching. Switching destroys learning. So, before learning, protect your attention. Turn off notifications. Close extra tabs. Find a quiet space. Focus on one thing only. Tell yourself, one focus, one task, one brain. With focus, you learn faster. With focus, your memory becomes sharp and clear. This is the first key. Memory secret number 2. Use emotion to lock information in. The brain remembers what feels important. Emotion makes information stick. Think about your life. You remember your first big achievement. You remember your first love. You remember a painful failure. Why? Because emotion made the memory louder. Emotion turned the memory into a story. To use this secret, add emotion to learning. For example, if you are learning English vocabulary, imagine a funny scene. Exaggerate. Make it weird. Make it big. Make it memorable. If you learn history, imagine the fear, excitement, or pride of the people involved. Turn facts into feelings. Emotion is glue for the brain. Memory secret number 3. Use visualization. Your brain loves images. In fact, your memory system is visual by nature. Try this. Think of your childhood home. You can see it clearly, right? You do not need to try. The image appears. But now, try remembering a random phone number. It feels harder. No picture, no meaning, no story.
To remember information permanently, turn it into an image. Make the image strange, colorful, big, and alive. The stranger the image, the stronger the memory. Example: you want to remember apple. Do not simply say apple. Imagine a giant red apple rolling down a hill, shining like a diamond. See it, feel it, taste it. Visualization creates memory. Memory secret number 4, the power of spaced repetition. Repetition builds memory, but not all repetition is equal. Many students repeat everything in one day. They cram before an exam. Then after 2 days, everything disappears. Why? Because the brain needs time to store information. Spaced repetition means reviewing at increasing intervals. Day 1, learn. Day 2, review. Day 4, review again. Day 7, review again. Day 14, review again. Day 30, review again. This method signals to the brain, this information is important, keep it. This technique is used in medical school, law school, language learning apps, and memory competitions. It works for everyone. Memory secret number 5, chunking. The brain loves patterns. When information is too long or too random, the brain gets tired. But when information becomes organized, memory becomes effortless. Chunking means grouping information into meaningful parts. For example, number 2012-025-1739. Hard to remember, right? But when chunked, 2012-025-1739, it becomes much easier. You can use chunking for vocabulary, lists, formulas, ideas, and routines. Chunking reduces stress. Chunking improves understanding. Chunking increases memory. Memory secret number 6, teach what you learn. Teaching is learning doubled. When you explain something, you think deeper. You find gaps. You search for clarity. Your brain organizes information in a stronger way. Teaching can be simple. You do not need to teach a class. You can teach a friend. You can teach a mirror. You can teach a notebook. You can teach out loud. Say, here is what I learned today. If you can teach it clearly, you truly know it. If you cannot teach it, you need one more review. Teach to remember. Memory secret number 7, sleep is memory protection. Many people do not sleep enough. They think studying longer means learning more, but the brain does not work like that. During deep sleep, the brain organizes information. It cleans old data. It builds stronger connections. Sleep is not rest. Sleep is processing. When you study and skip sleep, you forget. When you sleep well, you remember longer. Aim for consistent sleep. Keep a routine. Protect your rest. A powerful memory requires a healthy brain. A healthy brain requires sleep.
Memory secret number 8, move your body. Movement increases blood flow to the brain. Movement gives the brain oxygen. Movement improves learning. A short walk can refresh your thinking. Stretching increases focus. Exercise strengthens overall brain function. You do not need a gym. You only need movement. Stand up. Walk. Breathe deeply. Let energy return to your mind. A still body creates a tired brain. A moving body creates an active brain. Memory grows with movement. Memory secret number 9. Connect new information to old knowledge. Your brain loves connection. It learns by linking new information to something you already know. For example, if you learn the word galaxy, connect it to stars you have seen. If you learn about gravity, connect it to dropping your phone. If you learn about a new country, connect it to a story, a map, or a cultural image. This technique is called association. Association turns information into meaning. Meaning turns information into memory.
Memory can transform your life. With strong memory, learning becomes faster, communication becomes easier, confidence becomes natural. When you remember well, you feel in control, you feel capable, you feel intelligent, you feel proud of yourself. Many people believe memory fades with age, but science shows the opposite. The brain continues to grow. The brain continues to adapt. The brain continues to build new connections throughout life. So never say, I am too old. Never say, it is too late. Learning is lifelong. Memory is lifelong. Growth is lifelong. Now let's continue with the next science-backed memory secrets. Memory secret number 10. Create a strong environment for learning. Your environment shapes your focus. Your space influences your brain. A messy environment creates stress and distraction. A clean environment creates clarity and flow. Look around your learning space. Is it peaceful? Is it organized? Is it distracting? Make a simple rule. Only what I need stays on my desk. One notebook, one pen, one device. No chaos, no noise. A clear space creates a clear mind. A clear mind remembers better. You can also design a learning ritual. A ritual prepares the brain. A ritual sends a signal that says, now it is time to learn. Examples of rituals. Sit in the same chair before studying. Drink a glass of water. Play calm music without lyrics. Review your goals. When the ritual repeats, the brain enters focus faster. This improves learning and memory. Memory secret number 11. Review before sleep. Right before sleep, the brain becomes highly absorbent. It becomes like soft clay. Memory from this period sticks longer. Spend 5 to 10 minutes reviewing what you learned during the day. Slow. Calm. No pressure. You do not need long sessions. Short nightly review is powerful. Many memory experts, language learners, and top students use this habit because it works. Your brain will process this information while you sleep. The morning after, you will remember more with less effort. Night review is a quiet superpower. Memory secret 12. Use the memory palace technique. This technique is ancient. It was used by Greek philosophers. It was used by Roman senators. It is still used by memory champions today. The memory palace uses a simple idea. Your brain remembers places better than random words. Here is how it works. Choose a place you know well. Maybe your home, maybe your school, maybe your neighborhood. Now, imagine walking through that place. Every room becomes a section for information. Every object becomes a hook for memory. For example, imagine your living room. Your sofa can store one idea. Your table can store another. Your window can hold a third. Later, when you want to remember, you walk through the space in your mind. The information appears. This technique makes memory organized, visual, and unforgettable. Anyone can use it. Practice small. Then
grow. Memory secret 13. Use the rule of meaning over memorization. Many people try to memorize information word by word. This makes the brain tired. This creates frustration. This leads to forgetting. Instead, understand the meaning first. When the mind understands, memory becomes natural. Meaning builds strong connections. Meaning tells the brain, this matters. For example, instead of memorizing a long sentence, ask, what is the message? What is the idea? What is the purpose? If you learn a new word, ask, when will I use it? What examples make sense? What situation fits this word? Meaning creates memory. Memorization without meaning is like writing in sand. Memorization with meaning is like carving into stone. Memory secret 14. Write by hand. Typing is fast, but writing by hand is powerful. When you write, your brain shapes the letters. Your muscles remember the movement. You think slower, but deeper. And deeper thinking creates stronger memory. Research shows that handwriting activates more areas of the brain than typing. Handwriting forces focus. Handwriting improves recall. Handwriting builds long-term memory. Use handwriting for notes, summaries, and ideas. Not everything, just the important things. Write with intention. Write with clarity. Write to remember. Memory secret 15. Use active recall instead of passive review. Many people read the same information again and again. They feel busy. They feel productive, but they are not learning deeply. This is passive review. Active recall is different. Active recall means testing yourself without looking at the information. It is demanding, it is uncomfortable, but it is effective. Examples of active recall are cover your notes and try to explain them. Quiz yourself. Ask questions. Write what you remember without checking. When you struggle to remember, the brain becomes stronger. Struggle builds memory. If learning feels too easy, it is not effective.
Memory secret number 16. Celebrate progress. Your brain is motivated by reward. When you celebrate progress, even small progress, the brain releases chemicals that increase learning motivation. Do not wait for perfection. Do not wait until you remember everything. Celebrate the moment you remember one new thing. Celebrate improvement. Celebrate effort. Say, I am getting better. My memory is improving. I am proud of myself. Celebration builds confidence. Confidence builds consistency. Consistency builds mastery. Memory secret number 17. Never stop learning. A strong memory is not built in one day. A strong memory is built slowly through habits. Small habits. Simple habits. Daily habits. Read often. Learn new skills. Try new languages. Challenge your brain. Learning keeps the brain alive. Learning keeps the brain young. Learning keeps the brain powerful. Never stop learning. Never stop growing. Never stop improving. A short reflection exercise. Pause for a moment. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. Ask yourself, what kind of memory do I want? How will my life change when I remember better? What will I feel when learning becomes easy? Visualize the version of yourself with a strong memory. See their confidence. See their calm. See their progress. That version of you is real. That version of you is possible. That version of you begins today. Now you understand the 17 science-based memory secrets. You have the tools. You have the techniques. You have the knowledge to train your brain for strong, lasting memory. But information alone does not create change. Action creates change. Practice creates progress. Consistency creates results. Many people learn a new method, feel inspired, and then continue with old habits. They stay the same, not because they cannot change, but because they never begin. You will be different. You will practice. You will test the techniques. You will build your memory step by step. Now, let's bring everything together and create a simple transformation plan. Step 1. Set a clear learning goal. Your brain needs direction. Learning without direction leads to confusion, but learning with purpose builds motivation and clarity. Ask yourself, what do I want to remember? Maybe English vocabulary. Maybe facts from school. Maybe names of people. Maybe skills for work. Maybe personal knowledge. Choose one main goal first. Not 5, not 10. Just one. Write it down. When a goal is written, it becomes real. When a goal is clear, your brain organizes focus around it. Example sentence. My goal is to remember 20 new English words every week. Clear, simple, measurable. Step 2. Create a learning system. A system is a routine. A system removes confusion. A system makes progress automatic. Your system does not need to be complex. A simple daily plan is enough. Here is an example memory routine. Morning. Learn new information for 10 to 20 minutes using focus. Afternoon. Review using active recall for 5 to 10 minutes. Evening. Repeat using spaced repetition and short review. Once per week, teach what you learned. Write a summary. Walk while reciting information from memory. This routine is simple. It takes less than 1 hour a day, and it works. Step 3. Track your progress. Progress becomes invisible when you do not track it. Tracking gives proof. Tracking builds confidence. Tracking shows growth. Use a notebook, a chart, or a digital document. Record what you learned. Record how much you remembered. Record what still needs review. Ask yourself weekly, what is easier now? What is stronger now? What can I improve next? Tracking keeps you honest. Tracking keeps you motivated. Tracking turns learning into a journey. Step 5. Use your memory in real life. Memory grows when used. Memory becomes weak when ignored. Use what you learn. Speak it, write it, practice it, apply it. For example, if you learn new vocabulary, use those words in conversation. If you learn history facts, explain them to someone. If you learn a formula, try solving real problems with it. Memory needs real-world connection. Use your knowledge. Own your knowledge. Live your knowledge. Step 5. Make learning enjoyable. The brain remembers what feels rewarding. If learning feels painful or boring, the brain rejects it. But when learning feels interesting, fun, meaningful, or playful, memory becomes easy. Find ways to make learning enjoyable. Turn study into a game. Study in new places. Use colors and drawings. Listen to background music. Learn with curiosity. Ask, how can I make this fun? Fun is not childish. Fun is powerful. Fun improves memory. Step 6. Be patient with yourself. Good memory takes time. Change takes practice. Growth takes patience. Some days you will learn fast. Some days you will forget. Some days you will feel strong. Some days you may feel tired. All of this is normal. Every learner experiences this. Every expert was once a beginner. The most important rule: never stop. Small progress every day is better than perfection once a month. Consistency beats intensity. Effort beats talent. Tell yourself, I am learning. I am improving. I am becoming stronger. Your brain listens to your voice.
A simple 7-day memory challenge. Try this challenge to activate every technique. Day 1. Choose your learning goal. Day 2. Create images and emotional connections. Day 3. Use spaced repetition and active recall. Day 4. Teach the information to someone else. Day 5. Build a short memory palace for key points. Day 6. Review before sleep and write by hand. Day 7. Celebrate progress and repeat the cycle. This challenge will build momentum. Momentum builds habit. Habit builds identity. The identity shift. This is the most powerful transformation. Memory improvement is not just about remembering facts. It is about becoming a new version of yourself. A focused person, a confident learner, a disciplined thinker, a person who remembers what matters. When your identity changes, your behavior follows. You stop saying, I forget everything, and you begin saying, I remember easily. I can learn anything. My brain works for me. Identity is the foundation of lasting success. Your future with a strong memory. Close your eyes and imagine your future. You sit in a classroom. You understand everything. You remember everything. You feel calm, focused, and intelligent. You learn a new language and words stay in your mind naturally. Names stay. Ideas stay. Knowledge stays. You read books and retain what you read. You speak with clarity. You answer questions with confidence. People listen to you. People respect you. People ask for your ideas. Because your memory is strong, because your mind is trained, because you believed you could grow. The final message. Your brain is powerful. Your memory is capable. Your potential is much bigger than you think. You do not need to be gifted. You do not need a special talent. You only need practice. Every day your brain is changing. Every day you are learning. Every day you are growing. You have started a journey of improvement, a journey of discipline, a journey of mastery. And this journey continues. Not someday, not later, not tomorrow, but today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.